The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And before I start, I just want to say thank you to everybody for their prayers and for thinking of me and just checking up on me and stuff like that. It really does mean a lot because y'all could have just been like, oh, we'll just move on to the next YouTuber. Who cares about AT2? But y'all stuck with me. Thank you. It really does mean a lot. My vision isn't 100%. It's about a good 55%. Basically, what's going on, for those of you who don't know, my cornea was rejected. Well, it's still in the process of rejecting, but to me, it does feel like it's getting better. Where at first it was cloudy, and now the room looks more smoky. So I guess we're on a better. Oh, and it's not pink no more. You know, I don't have the pink eye. You know, I told y'all I only ate booty 2 times before, and I don't do that all the time. You know, that's special occasion. So I don't have the pink eye no more. But I'm good. I had to make y'all laugh. But let me say what's up to the people. What's up, While You Bother? What's up, Just Curious Commentary? Shout out to my moderators, Nene Leakes, Just Curious Commentary, Mina, Starfish, Vegas Girl. I know they'll come in a little bit. Shout out to my members, Beauty for Ashes. What's up, Chi-Town? Thank you for coming. Casey, what's up, Casey? We got Nene Leakes. We got Nikki. We got Universal T with Marie. Okay, some people. Okay, what's up, Velma? Thank you. What's up, Sebastian? Thank you for asking about my eye. I appreciate that. What's up, V? What's up, Leanne? What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming. Robin's Nest. I know Laureen. I done missed a lot of y'all. Brenda, shout out to the Facebook fam. Oh man, I'm missing some of y'all. Sunlight, what's up, Sunlight? I know I'm missing a lot of y'all. Thank you. Prayer really works, and also medication does too. Remind me at the end of the show I need to take my eye drops, y'all. Okay. I got to do it like every 2 hours. And the reason why I'm in my pajamas and not in a nice button-up shirt is because after I'm done with these shows, I'm taking my ass to bed. I'm still in recovery. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I did get a chance. What's up, Rosemary? I did get a chance to check out the show. Like I said, I wasn't going to do these every week. It's going to be like every other week because I don't want to exhaust y'all. So I just got a few things to say. So on RHOA, they did this game, right? Who was the most famous person that hit on you? Kenya said Prince. You know, Kenya was the girl in the 90s. I can definitely see Prince hitting on her. Candy talked about Gerald Levert, R.I.P. to Gerald Levert. And then they got to Drew. And well, actually, I just noticed they skipped the other girls, but then they went to Drew. And Drew was all like, yeah, it was this basketball player, and they were beeping out the name. Now, we know why they were bleeping out the name, because she said this name. Now, Now, here's a few things. This was my reaction when Drew said that LeBron James was listening to her music before he played his games. And, you know, oh, yeah, and Candy did release a song too. Yeah. Now LeBron was looking like this, and I was looking like this too, right? Um, did anybody believe that Drew actually dated, or LeBron was flying her out and all this stuff? Like, does anybody believe this? LeBron James. Now, mind you, he's been with his wife Savannah since they were little, as I understand. They went to prom and everything together. What's up, Sunshinery? Thank you for coming. Um, they went to prom and everything together. Like, they're like high school sweethearts, basically. Now, did anybody believe that? Oh, hold on, let me put on my banner. But anyway, did anybody believe that her and LeBron actually had a thing? Even okay, hear me out. Even if they did have a thing going on, whether it's here nor there, I'm gonna try to do it without my glasses for a minute. Uh, whether it's here nor there, why would you bring that up now? Because that's kind of like a thing where, like, yo, you just trying to be relevant and just bring up any kind of storyline to be relevant. Because, yo, this man, obviously people know, like, this man is married, and you bringing that up, just trying to start some drama, try to have some relevancy. Like, didn't y'all think like that was messy? Fatima said not for 1 minute. Y'all thought that was messy, right? I don't know AT2 because she was cute back then. And well, you know what? I will give Drew credit because, like, she was on the game. She was on in Step Up. She was doing That's So Raven. Like, she does have a few acting credits and stuff like that. She has a few. Now, I believe, like, he might have, bought her a drink or, had a conversation with her. But to try to put it out there like, oh, yeah, he was flying me out, he would listen to my music. First of all, we don't know you for music. Like, can y'all name me a Drew song? What's up, Wendy Lynn? Can y'all name me a Drew song? Let me give y'all 30 seconds because I don't think y'all hearing me. Can you name me a Drew Sidora song? Name me a song. Exactly. And Sebastian said it perfectly. I believe that the same way I believe that she lost 25 pounds in 3 weeks. Ding, 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 ding. It just seemed like another week. Y'all petty just like me. Hey, what's up? Shout out to Kenny. But yeah, nobody believes this storyline. Everybody's all like, nah, she faking. She No, not Drew Hill, Drew Sidora. Exactly. Right. So anyway, so they actually mentioned about that whole weight loss thing because they looked up her company, right? And they were like, let's look at the website. So they were able to pull it up, but then as soon as you click on something, it says website not available or not ready or under construction. I had a screenshot, but I forgot to post it. But it said like that, it gave you that error message, like something's wrong with this website, right? So they had asked her about it and she was trying to explain like, oh, well, it's in the beginning stages and, we got six different units in Chicago. Then we got one in Atlanta and then one here. And it just seemed that I feel like it's the new fad. Well, not new. It's been within the last 5 years that people push. Actually, no. Remember when everybody used to be on the flat tummy tea, and then they used to sell the milkshakes? What was the not Nutrisystem? Well, Nutrisystem was another one, but about 5, 10 years ago, it was everybody, especially with the boom of social media. Everybody was selling like a weight loss something, waist trainers, women killing themselves to put themselves in waist trainers. That was a big thing too. Um, it was like this weight loss, get slim quick trick and everything like that. Everybody was on that for a while. Yeah, the multi-level marketing scheme, pyramid scheme. Oh, thank you, Sebastian. For people who didn't know, I didn't see. I went to college. I didn't finish college, so yeah, I didn't know what that was. Right, exactly. See, Kitty know what I'm talking about. What's up, Deb? Herbalife. That was the milkshake. Herbalife. Yes, 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 yes. Herbalife. Yeah. So you out there selling the Herbalife tea and Herbalife and all the milkshakes and smoothies and all that stuff, and it's like, yo, like you're not the best example of that because as you know now she could definitely say, oh, I use this system to maintain my weight. That would be perfect. But you telling people that you lost 21 pounds in 2 weeks, that's what originally was, 21 pounds in 2 weeks. That's how you know there's a problem with your whole system. But I noticed on the website it's 21 days or something like that. um but you trying to sell a weight loss when you admitted that you went and got a tummy tuck, you went and got so much different stuff done. Now, I want to tell you guys something. Now, she said she got a hernia, so she had to go get a tummy tuck and the whole mommy makeover and stuff like that. I've never had a hernia. I will tell you that. But when I was born with a hole in my abdominal wall, right? So it's like a hernia. That's why I have like kind of like an outie belly button, because I had a hole in my abdominal wall when I was born. Now, when I was a baby and when I was born, they went ahead and fixed that hole in my abdominal wall, right? But they didn't give like a baby when I was a baby, they didn't give me a tummy tuck because that would make no sense. That was something that you wanted additional. And just be honest about it. Like, hey, I wanted to get some extra stuff done, and this is what I did. Don't make it a thing like, oh, I had to do it because of this and that. Having a hernia, and you'll hear people say they had hernia surgery a lot. It happens quite often. Oh shit! Hopefully, I don't get one, but it happens quite often. But they never tell you you need to go get a tummy tuck. That's not a part of the equation. You don't have to get that and that. It's two separate things. If you wanted to do it, you wanted to do it. It's just another thing that we just more annoyed with Drew. I think we want to like her, and we like people with drama, but when it's forced upon us, that's when we don't like it. You know what I mean? Oh, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to send a super chat, super sticker, or if you want to send Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, you know what to do. Okay, I have to make sure I keep saying that because I'll forget. So last thing, oh no, two more things I want to talk about. So last thing to finish up with Drew, because every time I talk about her, I just want to throw up. And Drew is a beautiful woman. I'm not saying anything with her looks. It's just that the over dramatics and the storyline, it's fake, it's phony, it's not real. So so her and Sanya end up getting into it because Sanya was all like, "Hey, there's some things that I noticed that you do. You a little bit extra, with the whole Charay thing, and then you got into it with this person and that person." And Drew was all like, "Well, you just used my makeup artist, and you called me when you got into our car accident, da 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 da, and all this stuff, right?" That could be true. Here's the thing. So usually with these shows, they have to have a friend on the show. So Sanya and Drew were acquaintances. They weren't actually friends, but because of TV, they have to say they were friends. So this is what it is. So Sanya had to have a friend in order to be on the show. So she used Drew to get on the show. Yes, I know it's messed up, but that's what you do in reality TV. So the storyline makes sense. Now, she probably didn't realize that Drew was going to be faking a whole storyline. She probably didn't realize Drew was going to be faking storylines and stuff like that. So when she really got into it, she was like, whoa, I need to back up because I don't want to be associated with a train wreck. There's a lot of train wrecks on YouTube. There's Big Mac, there's Cooter Brown, I could go down the list. There's a lot of train wrecks that I don't want to be associated with. So I definitely get why Sanya was like, ooh, I got to bring this up. Just because she got her makeup done and stuff like that, don't mean that you're supposed to be friends. It just is what it is, right? So, of course, Drew tried to put her on blast and stuff like that. So moving on to one part that I felt like, did y'all feel bad for Charay that the dude stood her up? She went all the way to Philadelphia, 95 minutes away from New York, to go see the dude, and he didn't show up. Didn't call her, didn't nothing. Now, the real truth was that he didn't want to end up filming. That's what it was. But of course, the producer said something with the lawyer and stuff like that. But that was the real reason. Remember when the blogs came out with it? But he said no. Y'all so rude, but I love it though. Needs a new right. Right. And here's my thing too. No matter like how much like you want to film, I'm gonna make sure that I'm with somebody who doesn't embarrass me. Because I think that's a big thing. When you with somebody who embarrasses you, that's here's my thing. I feel like Sheree has options and she should have went with another option, and definitely she could easily find somebody in Atlanta who just wants to be on TV. You know what I mean? Easily find somebody in Atlanta who wants to be on TV. Not even a little bit. Damn, y'all don't feel bad? Damn, y'all. Okay. Yeah, she's been through a lot, She has. Right. Everything about her is fake, right. But yeah, like, and she waited there like for over an hour and a half and like just sat there looking stupid, waiting for this man to come, and he didn't end up coming. It's all that, y'all. Like, I felt bad for her, but then you know what you're getting into. You should have went to Love at the Lockup instead of Real Housewives of Atlanta, because Love at the Lockup would have been more your show. But I definitely get Love at the Lockup ain't paying the same as the Housewives. I get it. Bravo is paying way more than Love at the Lockup. I get it. Makes sense. All right, y'all. Before we go on to Nene Leakes, I'm gonna play a commercial, and we'll be right back. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2, and a lot of people want to know, like, hey AT2, I want to be able to use StreamYard like you. Can you help me out? Well, you are in luck. I am going to go ahead and be teaching StreamYard classes. Go ahead and hit me up on Instagram, either at AT2_for_real, or hit me up via email at AT2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. Again, AT2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. I'll definitely hit you back, let you know what the price is, because you can't be telling everybody your prices. Hey, do you have a business, a YouTube channel, or whatever you want to promote on AT2's channel?
Yeah, I'm AT2.
If you want to promote on my channel, please just let me know. I can even create the promo video for you if you would like. Just hit me up either in the DM on Instagram, AT2_for_real, or hit me up via email at AT2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. Again, that's AT2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. I'll let you know the prices, what I can help you with, and we'll come up with a plan. Another thing, I'm unemployed, so I can't be hooking y'all up with discounts and stuff until the business get off the ground. Y'all know what it. Help a brother out. Y'all know how it is. All right. Nene, do you love me? All right. So this is what Nene tweeted the other day. She said, isn't it amazing how one network person can have an issue with you and have every network not work with you? Let's talk about it. So This is what she talking about, y'all. I put two and two together. This is what she talking about. She was upset that Carlos King, yes, Carlos King, a own network with all the love and marriages and all that stuff, had brought back the original Real Housewives of Atlanta season 1. Now, she was invited to do an interview with Carlos, but she said not at this time. Now, let me explain why Carlos went ahead and had these ladies on and not Nene. It makes sense for Carlos to have these ladies on, as none of them are getting along with Nene. None of them. And here's the thing, Kim is also listed in that lawsuit with Nene, so they can't really be around each other. Now, she's not being sued, but she's mentioned in the lawsuit. And it just seems funny. Remember, Nene was all hugging her. They had this women empowerment event, and now she put her in the lawsuit, said she was all a bunch of races and stuff like that. It doesn't make sense for these women, especially Charay, knowing that she's still working for Bravo. Doesn't make sense for her to be on anywhere near Nene. You know, Deshaun, who's in the green, who was on the first season, and then Lisa Wu, who will be back actually this season, but a friend of. Um, it doesn't make any sense for these ladies to ruin their reputations being tied into any of that stuff. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for her to be tied in any of that stuff. So that's why they're going to leave it the way it is. Um, and I don't think, and here's another thing too, you got to remember, Nene is in a lawsuit, so she can't really answer any questions as far as, oh, what's going on with the lawsuit? Why do you feel like you're being blackballed? She's not going to be able to answer those questions directly. So if you can't answer my questions, why would I have an interview with you? A lot of us vloggers, bloggers, and stuff like that, we know a lot about that. You'll be all like, hey, let's do an interview, whatever, right? And then before you do the interview, they say, I can't talk about this, I can't talk about this, I can't talk about this, I can't talk about this. And of course, all the stuff that you want to ask them, that's the stuff. Isn't that some bullshit? All the stuff that people care about and want to know, you can't answer. So what the we talking for? You know? And then she wishing Andy a happy birthday. You know, I know it was like sarcasm when she was wishing him a happy birthday, but it's just weird. And then you got to think about, you know, her restaurant was shut down this weekend, which that's bad business practice. You know, I know Tasha K had said something about like she had roaches and stuff like that. I think that was just a joke, but that's bad if you have to shut down your business, if you have to be there in order for your business. It's not supposed to be a mom and pop shop. Dog is that? It's not supposed to be a mom and pop shop. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be an actual business. So it's a little confusing why you would shut down your whole business just because you're not going to be there. It doesn't make any sense. Honestly, a lot of this stuff seems like jealousy, and I'm gonna put this out here too because Nene is not blacklisted because Nene technically is still working because she's going to be on College Hill. Remember, they're bringing the show on BET. They're bringing back College Hill, except it's going to be Celebrity. So with College Hill coming back, she's going to be on that show. Now, here's the thing, and I'm gonna put this out here, and this is I'm saying this to everybody, but this is to Black people. When we think of BET or anything Black, we think low budget or at the bottom of the list. BET is a reputable company, and technically BET is owned by Viacom, so it is a white network. You know, even though it's supposed to be marketed towards Black people, it's owned by Viacom, which is MTV, all that stuff. So, she looks at BET as the bottom of the bottom. That's what she really means by she's being blacklisted. She don't want to be around on these Black networks. That's what it really is. She wants to be on the white networks. That's what's really going on. A lot of people haven't even processed that or thought about that or anything like that, but I get it. She wants to be on the white network. She doesn't want to be on the black networks. That's the real argument, and that's the real problem that's going on. She don't want to be on the black networks because she sees that as the bottom of the bottom, where she was on Bravo and she was at the top. This is her mindset. This is her mindset. This is what's going through her mind. And I'm surprised nobody has mentioned this because she's going, like I said, she's going to be on the next season of College Hill, or the reboot of College Hill. So she is going to be back on TV. Nene, you try to pull a wool over our eyes, but I had to be the one to expose it. Look at you, Nene. Nene, come on now. You could do, listen, she could have her own show on Zeus Network, and I bet you that show would be popping if she had her own show on Zeus Network. But she sees the black networks as the bottom of the bottom. So she's saying it's blacklisted, but it's not blacklisted because your own people, I'm a little ashy, but your own people, I'm about to start a fire, but your own people will hire you. If Nene want to shut her business down to be with her son, she has a right. Well, Annie, I do think that, no. I don't agree with you. No. And Annie, we're not fighting. It's just a difference. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion, you guys. We're not fighting. However, I disagree with you because what kind of business and especially like a lounge or a club, it's not like a mom and pop donut shop. It's an actual lounge. So you don't have to be there. If you don't have the capability of having people in place of your business to where you can still run it, then that's on you. That's on nobody else. That's on you. It don't matter what the emergency was. And prayers to her son, but it doesn't matter what the emergency was. She's not running a YouTube channel. She's not running a YouTube channel when, because my eye is about to fall out and stuff like that, it kind of doesn't make sense for somebody else to come on and pretend to be AT2. That doesn't really make any sense or anything like that, right? But I'm not running a lounge or a club. If I ran a lounge or a club, no matter no matter if I'm not living on this earth, my club is going to be open because I put people in the right position to run my business. That's the difference. That's another thing, right? She probably doesn't. They was having trouble at her did she own like a shoe or a clothing store or something like that? With the manager and stuff like that. What's up, Toria? Thank you for coming. Toria, I never heard Drew say it was LeBron. She was even. Well, here's the thing, because she said the king. The only other person that she could be talking about was Kobe, but the age, not saying that she couldn't get a Kobe, but the age wouldn't line up at all. The age wouldn't line up at all, Toria. Yeah. Unless it was Laquan. No, they did say to be on the show. They did say Laquan. So that's another. It could be a Laquan. Now, I don't know if there was a Laquan in basketball. I don't think so. At least he wasn't he definitely was in the G League. But yeah. Right. Let's call a spade a spade. I can pretend to be. You definitely could. $35 million apart. Oh, 3.5 million. I'm still blind. I couldn't see that point right there. And now I'll tell you the truth. I haven't looked at that whole thing about her being sued by the ex-wife. Have y'all heard about that? Put a one in the chat. Her being sued. Well, not the ex-wife, the current wife of her boyfriend. Have you guys heard about that? I'm going to go ahead and drop the link, and I'll just give you guys my quick synopsis of that. Because this might be me talking to some of y'all out there, right? And I love y'all. I never want y'all to think I hate y'all or nothing like that, right? Here's my thing. When you get with someone who is still legally married, now I don't care if they sign paperwork. I don't care if they sign paperwork. If the court has not said you're divorced, they are still married. Until they are divorced, you were always the side piece. Anytime you have a legal binding contract, you are still the side piece. You are not the main nothing. You are still the side piece, because if they were to pass away, it would go to their original partner. When you get with a married person, you have to be okay that you are always number two. You have to be okay with that. Nene messing around with a man that's married, this is what you get. You get confusion, you get all this different stuff going on because you're messing with someone who's married. And we've all, and I'm not judging anyone, we've all done things, messed around with married people and stuff like that. We've all done it. Shut up, judge your mama. Because your mama was probably messing around with him. I'm just kidding. We've all messed around with married people. But if you did, you realize that you were the other, or you were second best, or you weren't the main. Like, if you want to be with somebody, make sure they are available. If you want to be with somebody, make sure they're available. Period. All right, let me read this comment. I packed my ex-husband up and sent him to his side piece. Yo, I love this cover right here. Shout out to D. Thank you for being so honest. But yeah, y'all gotta stop messing with these married people. No, Autumn. No, that's true, Autumn. What's up, Autumn? But no, that's true. It is what it is. When you mess around with married people, this is what you get. All right, let me go ahead and let some of my friends on. What's up, Toria? What's up, All the Smoke? What's up, Sebastian? What's up, Casey? How y'all doing?
Oh, what it do? What it do?
Good evening, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling
Yes,
better.
that is the $1 billion question.
I know, right? I'm feeling better. My eye isn't pink anymore. Like I said, I don't eat booty, so my eye isn't pink, and my vision now, instead of it looking cloudy, it looks more smoky. Like when you're cooking like bacon or sausage, and the room gets smoky or something. When you got the heat up too high. That's what it
when you
looks
eating
like.
out Jada, or when you eating out Jada.
No,
Let me turn off my camera.
I think Jada would be eating out AT too. If we really be, let's get into it.
What the hell is wrong with that? I thought this show was classy. Anyway, let me start out with Toria. I'll just go in order. Toria, what topic did you want to discuss first?
It don't make no difference. Drew's a liar, and Nene, I agree with you about she wants to be on a white network. She wants to be working with that man that she was on that comedy show for a little while that didn't last.
Ryan Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, The New Normal. That was a good show, though. That was a very good show. I like it.
I forgot all about that show.
It was a good show. But yesterday I looked at her new $3.5 million apartment at the Waldorf Astoria. It is really nice. But they said they dropped the price on her house, so she didn't get as much as she was asking for it at first.
Oh.
But she did sell it. And then why she want to close her club? I didn't hear about that though.
Yeah, she closed it for a weekend for emergency. Her son got into an accident. And so she had closed it. But my thing was that nice. If you have the proper people in place, why do you need to close your club? Like you shouldn't have to be there.
Right.
I would say it's kind of mom and pop.
She don't trust nobody to run it. And Peter probably couldn't come keep an eye on it that weekend.
Not the manager of Bar None.
I love Toria. Toria brings on the shade that I love.
Right.
I know, Toria.
Right. All the Smoke. What you wanted to add to the conversation?
Oh gosh, Drew. Honestly, I think she's trying to play the new Portia, play the ditzy role. Like, what? I didn't say that. I didn't do all that. But then kind of just when things pop off, she wants to do the absolute most. I will say this. I did feel like Sanya was doing a bit much last night to me, because I'm just looking like, okay, if you want to stay on the show, do that. Just genuinely be who you are, because I feel like Sanya has that natural energy to be kind of like the peacemaker of the group, but also she'll get you together if she needs to.
Right. I like her so far. Do y'all like her?
I didn't like last night's episode where her trying to confronting Drew in front of the girls. I'm looking like, y'all on a reality show. If something was really bothering you, you could have found a moment to pull her aside after she used her makeup crew to fix your eyeliner and whatnot, and really discuss your issues versus just doing it in front of everybody. I just thought that was a moment where she's, I guess, had to assert herself in front of the girls to be like, okay, I'm the one that will put things on.
In real life, she definitely should have told her in private, but because this is reality TV and we want them to be dirty and nasty, she did the right thing.
No. Yes, I mean, yes. I'm not saying do it privately, with no cameras. Let's go grab a chicken salad sandwich or a hot dog in Central Park, and let me just read you real bit, something like
her
that.
husband is getting a hot dog. My Portia's ex, but that ain't here or there.
Turn off camera.
I wasn't ready.
Oh, yeah. Well, Casey, go next. What you want to say?
Drew is just, she's just a lying ass Drew. She's always been a liar. Gonna continue to be a liar. You need to worry about her. Go ahead.
You don't think whatchamacallit, her storylines are real? Any of her storylines are real?
No.
Okay, I agree. Excuse me.
And her phony weight loss club. Oh my God, that is the phoniest thing I've ever seen in my life. You just had a tummy tuck and breast lift and this, that, and the other, and you're gonna have nerve to try to teach somebody how to lose weight. Girl, sit down.
Right.
Please,
like I said,
down.
It's okay.
I took a look at that meal plan. I took a look at her meal plan. I wouldn't eat that mess if I was starving.
Thank
like
you.
I said, it's okay for her to promote a weight loss and this is how I maintain my weight. But you saying that you lost all this weight from this program? Nah.
21 pounds in 21 days. Shoot the devil. Wait, shame. What's the thing called? Now she got me all confused. That's a lie. Find it. I know what I'm trying to say.
Shoot the devil, shame the devil, or something like that.
That's not healthy. She don't know what she's doing. She don't know a damn thing about healthy weight loss. She don't.
But that's the thing. Right. And that's the thing, if you're gonna promote something like that, stand by it. Have proof. Right. Come on now. Drew, what it is, Drew, I guess Drew got tired of people comparing her to Megan Good, because they at one point they looked so much alike you could barely tell who is who. But now Megan, she still got the body.
You know what they did, huh?
Mm-hmm. And then Drew, she just a true value brand of Miss Piggy.
And what happened to her supposed to be so holier than thou? Ain't her mama a preacher or something? What happened to the mama?
Yes, her mama is a preacher.
Know about them preacher kids.
And
but
she's
Sebastian,
running around doing all that lying.
Right. Sebastian, what you want to add
to the white woman Nene.
Listen, I have things to add about Atlanta, but there's really isn't nothing to add about Drew because she's very irrelevant. Actually, there is one thing. Drew needs to have to make sure she's dropping it to Tampa, where her husband's mistress is at. That's where he.
It ain't the mistress. It ain't the mistress. It's Dennis.
Oh.
Not Dennis. Oh no.
Is
that who in Tampa?
Yes, he go back and forth, and they got a little you ain't heard it here. They got a little spot together out there.
A spot like a bachelor pad? Is it a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom?
If you want to call it that.
It's top apartment in New Jersey. By the water.
Why you really think? Come on now, let's be real. Why you think Portia hurried up and got off the show? because they were gonna bring the whole Dennis situation. Yeah.
Wait,
Mhm.
say
Oh my
that
God.
again. Wait, say that again. I feel like I missed a chunk of that. What about Portia and who?
The reason why Portia not on the show is they were gonna bring up Dennis bending Ralph over.
Ooh.
In his hot dog truck?
Oh
Wherever
my
he could get
God.
him. Wherever he could get
Sebastian,
him.
what you think about Nene Leakes?
Okay, Nene, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is exactly why you're not gonna get an MTV award. Everyone is mad that Bethany got the award before Nene did. Well, too bad. Nene's acting like a whole clown. She's not doing anything, claiming racism. But a couple months ago, I saw you crying on the reel saying how you're gonna have a talk with Andy Cohen. No, it doesn't work like that, Nene. It does not work.
Close your legs to married men.
And yes, also she needs to do that too. And she needs to acknowledge you can't be out here with people from states where they have very tight marital laws. In North Carolina, they have very
I was
tight
gonna say she lives in North Carolina,
laws.
the wife, right?
They have very tight marital laws.
Mhm.
That's why you have to do a separation for a whole year, a legal separation for a whole year before you're even allowed to file for a divorce.
But
Mm.
let me ask this to the panel. Don't y'all think
Mhm.
it's shaky? Greg wasn't even cold before she jumped ship. She slept with Greg. Greg was a married man. Like, hey, she's
ATT,
not
I know you heard that before.
new
This
to
is not
this.
news to you.
She
Okay, I have heard that.
she's
Yes, I
not
have
new to
heard
this.
that.
She's true to this.
Shout
So
out to
for her to
Nene.
tell
Hey,
Kim, close
Nene.
your legs to married man. Mm-mm.
Nene was messing
You
with
close
that
your legs to
man
men.
the last year of Greg's life because her and Greg wasn't getting it in. So she was out there doing something because Nene, she ain't gonna stop doing her.
Yeah. Well,
Do you
remember the Tasha had broke it that she was with the rapper dude or whatever.
She was with him, and he posted her in bed. Like, you're in the bed with a
Yeah.
man young enough to be your
And,
son. Nothing wrong with the cougar, because I got me a little cougar. Hey, but still,
right.
nothing wrong with that.
She wanted that long black thing. That's what he said.
y'all a mess.
Oh my God.
Is it
All right,
possible that
y'all.
Nene was jealous of Kim because Kim got a better sugar daddy and got the benefits that came with it too?
Yes,
That could
yes.
be. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and let my next group on because I got my Monique and DL Hughley show on
I'm
next.
waiting
But
for
I
that.
love
Can I
y'all.
say
Thank y'all
something
for
else?
Love
coming on.
y'all. Bye.
We love y'all.
Bye,
Hey, bye, y'all.
bye, Harlem, bye.
Can I say something
Bye.
else? Can I say one last
Oh
thing?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This episode was one of the best episodes this whole season. And I hope the
I thought it
ratings
was good.
reflect that. I hope the ratings reflect that. And another thing, what's it called? What's her name again? Drew. Yeah, Drew is gonna get into it with Lisa Wu. And one thing I do know, I loved Lisa Wu when she was on that show because she knows how to bring it. And I can't wait.
Yeah. Do you think that they can't have Nene, but do you think they should do a legacy Real Housewives of Atlanta?
No, because it really wouldn't bring anything because one, Deshawn is not she never brought anything. Lisa Wu, yes. Charay is married to a con. We don't know if he's gonna still be out by the time he's still gonna be out still by the time they do actually make that legacy show. Nene's just making herself irrelevant. She's gonna Monique herself. Oh, that's a new thing. Oh, let's use that now. Let's use that thing now. Monique yourself. She gonna Monique herself.
Damn.
Okay, T2, bye.
So no hope. All right, Sebastian, thank you for coming on. Love y'all. All right, let me go ahead and let on Canelo. Let me let on Arnold's mom. Let me let on Lisa. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What is
Hey,
going
y'all.
on? We should be asking you the same thing, my friend. You feeling
I,
better?
I'm
I
doing
see them
better. I'm
eyes
doing a
looking
lot
good.
better.
I see them eyes looking good, baby.
And then
Yes, yes, yes.
congratulations on 11K, my friend. Look, me and you got to have a
Thank
fight backstage. Look, I just got to 1,000 and your ass has jumped like triple before me.
you. Thank you.
But
Thank you.
congratulations, my friend.
I appreciate that.
Congratulations on your 1,000, okay?
Thank you.
Yes.
Canelo, start us out first. Who
Now,
you want to
first of
talk
all,
about?
I need to know what's going on with this reunion, with the OG reunion, because I ain't heard nothing about that. Me and Diva was talking
Oh,
about.
yes. So they're gonna be so Carlos is like an after show for the Love and Marriages show and stuff like
Right,
that.
I know about that. Yeah.
and they're gonna excuse me, I had to burp. They're gonna be on next week on Saturday. So they'll be on there, you know, he'll be asking them questions and stuff like that. So they're gonna be on the after show. And so they came back for the mini reunion. And I was saying that it doesn't make business sense for Nene to have been a part of that because Nene is suing Bravo. That ties up Charay, who still works for Bravo. Lisa is going to be a guest this season as a friend to Charay on the show. And then Kim, she listed Kim in the lawsuit. So it doesn't look good for them to have. I mean, would you agree with that?
I agree. Now, what about Deshaun? Now, what
yeah.
about, because I saw the four ladies. Was that Deshaun?
She messed it up.
Mm-hmm.
She messed it up. The queen messed it up. I promise you. And I don't give a care. Nobody else said, believe me, when the queen left the damn show, the show like.
No, at least I have to disagree, baby. I have to.
Oh,
because
what you gotta say, Camilo?
Season 9, they held it together without Nene. That show, even though it went dark, Nene was not a part of that show at all. Nene left season. She left. She came back season 10, and I think season 11 was her last one. And there was a couple of seasons that she. I can't remember, but I know season 8 she was gone. Nobody missed Nene. They had Kim Fields. They had Phaedra. They had Candy. They had Portia, Kenya. It was a whole bunch of them. She wasn't. I mean, Nene is needed on the show, but she was not missed. You know,
I always said the thing about the rotating cast. I always felt like they needed to rotate them out and like bring them back because I mean, how are you supposed to do the same shit? Like, how much story do you have in like 30 seasons?
That's why they bring my girl back. All I want to see is my girl Phaedra, baby, because some people know how to
read. Let me tell y'all.
Baby.
Now see, this Phaedra killed her own self. And I know a lot of people do not remember this. If y'all go back, it was when Nene was on, I think it was season 10. Was it season 10 or 11? Nene was advocating for Phaedra to come back on. Phaedra killed it herself, going around talking at Andy's baby shower, telling everybody, it was a couple of housewives, and I think they was on another franchise. Don't know which franchise it was, but I'm quite sure it was Beverly Hills. They go back and she was telling them how good she was happy that she ain't got to be on the show. The show was dragging her life down. They went and told Andy. Andy kicked her out the baby shower and told everybody she's no longer allowed on the Housewives. Now,
oh wow,
she is.
But it has changed though.
But yeah, but now she was on Wendy Williams this morning talking about. She happy she ain't got to come back, but she on Dubai now.
Yeah, and now she gonna be purchasing a place in Dubai. Let me get Autumn's mom in here real quick. Autumn's mom, go ahead and sound off real quick.
Hey everybody.
Hey Autumn.
First, I wanted to say the saying is "Tell the truth and shame the devil." That was for all the smoke earlier. I know he's trying to call it. And I just jumped up here real quick to tell you why I said I disagreed with you, AT2, in the comments section. In reference
about the marriage thing? Okay,
yes,
go
if
ahead.
you're married and you would always be considered a side piece. What people have to remember, everybody's marriage is different. People stay legally married for all different kinds of reasons. Sometimes it could be as simple as it's cheaper to keep her, okay? And sometimes, in my opinion, with the Nene and Greg situation was people are forgetting that word around the streets was Greg was having his affairs prior to him getting sick. However, his insurance, his medical insurance was under Nene. So, and then with him having cancer, she couldn't just divorce him because then the insurance would have dropped. And then because he had a pre-existing condition, it would have been harder for him to obtain new insurance. So is she supposed to, quote unquote, keep her legs closed until, God forbid, he passes away? That's not fair. So I'm saying all of that just to say that sometimes people stay legally married for all different kinds of reasons. But if you move on and you're in another relationship, that person, I wouldn't want to demean that new person and make them feel as though they're always going to be second and they're always second fiddle because you're staying married for legal obligations. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
I
Because there can be
definitely.
no love there. And, you're not considering that person that you're legally binded to as the person that you're with, but you're with them for whatever these legal obligations are. It's not that simple for everybody, ATT.
Yeah.
Right. However, I'm gonna push back on that again because here's the issue. They could have had an agreement and stuff like that, right? But the fact that Nene was sloppy with it and let it get out with the rapper dude and stuff like that. Like when you cheat, you're supposed to clean up everything. Like I need to teach a class on how to professionally cheat because when you cheat you're supposed to have everything wrapped up, all your lies together, make sure, especially when you got money, you should have NDAs and stuff like that. I think if we never knew about this young dude or whatever beforehand, before she got with, what is his name, Nani or Noonie or Nani?
Nani,
Noonie
whatever his
Nani?
name.
Okay.
Nani,
So yeah, for before she was with Noonie Nani, if we didn't know about that prior situation, we would never go like, oh well damn, she must have been doing this and that and that and this. I think once you let your panties show, that's what the problem is,
But 82, why is it just the panties showing? Why is it not also the drawers?
Okay,
Because
also the drawers, or you
I was
can go
gonna say,
commando. You can let
because I
all
was
three
gonna,
hang out. Sometimes I like to let it all hang out, so you
because
can go commando.
wasn't it? Didn't we hear about Greg's indiscretions before we heard about Nene's?
Oh
Like
yeah,
we
we
heard
heard
about,
about his. Yeah,
yeah, we heard
Yes,
about Nene with
Yeah.
this young dude after we heard about Greg supposedly
yeah.
being with the
But
chick in
but if
the
Nene was
clothing
sick,
store and different places.
but
but
see, we
Autumn,
heard
if
about that.
Nene was sick, we would give it to Greg as well. If the roles were reversed, we would give it to Greg as well too. I don't think it's necessarily we wouldn't give it to one and not the other. I think we would have gave it to them both.
I
Well,
guess
my
where I
thing
come
of it
in at
is,
is I don't give it to anybody because I still look at these people as just people and
yeah,
they just have a little more fame than the average person. I don't
yeah,
see, because if we didn't know them and they weren't
It
online and
wouldn't
stuff,
bother us at
it wouldn't
all.
be an issue because this
Right,
kind of stuff happens every day. So how am
so
I going to hold your
right.
feet to the fire more so than my neighbor or myself? You see what I'm saying?
But when your one of your most famous catchphrases is "close your legs to marry
Well,
men."
yes, that is ironic and hypocritical, and it's
Right,
funny as
Very.
hell now. I
right.
will
Let
give
me
you
let
that.
me get Lisa up in here. Lisa, go ahead. Sound
okay,
off
I
real
got
quick.
two things. I know you got to cut off. I got two things. Let me say one thing. So I'm talking about now. This
Yeah.
white baby dog. Reason why the wife coming after Nene because baby dog the husband got no money. Okay, that's the reason why. Okay, the husband got no money for the goddamn divorce. Okay,
I
that's
heard
why she
that.
coming on me. That's why she coming on the Nene because Nene got the money and she don't. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. I mean, girl, bye with that goddamn lawsuit. Okay, it been how many months? It been a whole year since Greg gone, and now you finna put a lawsuit on, girl, bye. You need to go find your husband and find see where the money is, okay? Your husband probably got that money hidden somewhere else, okay? And so don't nobody got time for this, okay? And I really don't blame Nene. You know, just like Autumn Mom had said, people stay mad for different reasons. And so what? She got some me, my wife for Greg died. I don't know the situation. It really ain't none of my business. I don't try not getting people marriages, okay? Because I know people just like that. They stay mad for different reasons. So hey, she got some, she got the man. Girl, go find your money somewhere else. And I'm gonna tell you something about this. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. This what made me mad today. Okay, everybody said Drew lying about LeBron James and her LeBron James. What makes us think that she lying? Yeah, everybody think that like y'all coming off like she an ugly person. Drew's a very attractive young lady. And I'm gonna tell you something, baby.
Yes, I will agree with that. Yes.
LeBron James ain't no different than no other NBA player. All the NBA players, they mad, they got side chicks on the side, okay? He ain't no bad baby dog. That's because he a billionaire dumb, ain't nothing different, okay? Allegedly, I said allegedly, okay? I'm gonna say allegedly, okay? He probably be mad and got a woman on the side right now. Don't nobody not know, okay? But God bless him, his wife too. Cause it ain't like he lying. It ain't like he came out and said Drew was lying enough. He said, "Oh, I appreciate my wife, what we've been through." Okay, and that's all fine and good. You appreciate your wife. Back then, you was not married to your wife. Drew said that somebody sent her a dream. He sent her a dream. Now, did he bust it out? I do not know, and it ain't none of my business because it's in the goddamn past. Okay, and so you know what I'm saying. I know he wasn't married to his wife back then. Okay,
But
and
Lisa, I think the problem is I don't think people think that it would be beneath him to mess with Drew. I think people just think Drew's a liar. And she's been called out on a lot of different lies. So that's why it's hard to believe her in this instance. And as far as
Right.
his statement, when he came out and acknowledged his wife, it would be premature for him to come out and say, no, what Drew is saying is false, because
I
she
wouldn't
did
say
not call.
that now.
Wait, what I'm saying is she did not call his name. So he really didn't have anything to actually address. So what is he coming out and saying he didn't do when she just said the king of basketball? And he would have looked like a jackass if she would then say, well, I'm not talking about you. So, we're just
Right.
assuming that. So I think what happened was his wife probably watches the Housewives or whatever, and he probably is like, look, we get it from all angles, and now on this TV show, y'all bringing me up, and it ain't even like that. My wife knows where my heart is. Just in case she talking about me, my wife knows I appreciate her. Because
Right.
he would look dumb addressing something when his name wasn't actually called.
Yeah,
Well,
Well,
but
I
I'm saying,
think
now,
they
I'm
didn't
just saying,
want
I'm
the.
saying they was not always married though. You know what I'm saying? Because I have heard allegedly, you guys said they were allegedly said, and when he was with the Cavaliers, when he first got with the Cavaliers in the NBA, he was, on and off with his beautiful wife, and I wish them well. And I really wish them well. But I'm just saying though, everybody come out talking about you lying, and she might not be lying at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what gets on my nerves right there. And
and
I'm not
see,
gonna buy
that's the
and I'm not
catch
gonna buy the
22, right?
exercise tape.
And that's the catch 22. When you tell so many lies, when you're telling the truth,
Exactly.
who will believe you? That's the
Mm-hmm.
thing. Cause
Right.
she started this. I like Drew, but she came on last season, started all these lies. Then
Mm-hmm.
she telling us her marriage was so perfect, but yet Ralph is treating her like dog s. He dragging her through the mud. Then she getting up here talking about, everything is still fine. Then we see it's not fine. Then she telling us, oh, I got this weight loss thing going on. But then you just went and had a tummy tuck and just had a whole body makeover. So you losing
But
20 pounds.
I got solution to that too. Cause Drew my girl. I'm
No,
gonna tell
no,
you guys something else.
I'm just telling you why.
Lisa, there
I'm
ain't
gonna
no
tell you like this.
solution to
Okay,
this.
she had all that stuff done. She had all that
You
stuff
full
done.
of shit.
Listen,
I'm
man.
just telling you why everybody's giving Drew the side eye. Nobody's
Right.
saying, because see, you can't. The nutritionist told, not the nutritionist. The when I went to the doctor, I'm trying to lose weight. So I got a cancer. What you call it? The person that helped the cancer.
Screening?
No. It's she physical therapist. She worked with cancer patients. So she came and told, no, I don't have cancer. Let's just put that out there.
Okay, that's
No,
good. That's why I was
no,
like, was it a cancer screening?
I was going. They was screening me, but I didn't have it. So, but she came to talk to me because there was no other physical therapists around. So she was telling me, because I told her I was trying to lose like maybe 20 pounds in 1 week. That's not healthy.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
She said
Yeah.
the most you need to lose in a week is 8 pounds. You cannot lose that much because I think the first time I ever started losing weight, I lost 10 pounds every week. So I was no, I lost 10 pounds a month. So
But
when
the
I got
weight will come back fast
Right.
too
It's
when you
not
lose it like at
sustainable.
It will.
at
Right.
It will.
rapid
and so
weight
But
that's
like that.
why everybody's looking at Drew side eye because they're like, you lost 21 pounds in 4 weeks. That's not
But
possible.
she did say
But
she
she
like she had to
did.
come though. She did tell everybody that though. But I'm gonna tell you like this though. If she did, I believe that she did have all this stuff done. But to keep it, keep it fit and keep it naturally, she do the exercises and stuff. I'm trying to keep it up. And but
All right, we
I'm
really
not
Mm.
gotta
gonna buy
wrap
no
up,
tape.
But
y'all.
Lisa, this is why
Thank you,
everybody side
Danilo.
Hey,
Thank
eyeing
you,
her.
if
Autumn.
I'm not
Thank
gonna
you. Love you. On that note.
No, this is why everybody. No, This is why everybody side eyeing Drew. It's because of the fact she got when they had a whole mummy makeover. You're telling us when you're gonna do this weight loss, you got this weight loss brand going on. You gotta drop it with Drew. You lost 21 damn pounds because you had a mummy makeover.
Right. She had all that surgery. She didn't have none of that. We all know she's full of shit. We ain't got to explain it. Thank you, Canelo, for coming on. All right, y'all. We got 10 more minutes before the next show. So I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. But thank you, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. I want to say thank you to everybody. All the Smoke, Canelo, Autumn's mom, Lisa, Toria, Sebastian. Casey, of course, Casey. Thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Make sure y'all come back in 10 more minutes. We are going to be talking about Monique and DL Hughley. That's going to be a good one, and that's going to be spicy. And that one, we can go a little bit longer because, I ain't got nothing to do after that show. So definitely, I just want to say I appreciate every single one of y'all. But we out of here right now. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff. But we out. Deuces. Hold on. Let me play a little commercial before we exit out. Hold on. Let me play y'all favorite one.
Girl, he was supposed to have go get him a lawyer. Instead, he was at the buffet eating crab legs, sucking on crab legs. Girl, he was over there just cracking them crab legs and sucking on them and eating them. Girl, he didn't go get him a lawyer. He was at the buffet eating the crab legs. Girl, oh girl, you know I got the receipts, girl.
And thank y'all for reminding me. I'm going to go ahead and do the eye drops. Deuces, y'all.